I never realized how our shows affect people. We had over 800 local artists participating over the years. A lot of them are young and on the big stage for the first time.
Well, I remember it was my first real big opportunity to be on a stage and being a part of a production like that. And I was playing with my guitar teacher at the time, Marco Rocca, and I went up on stage. They had a beautiful backdrop, and I played 2 songs, and I was nervous as hell, but I feel like it was a great exposure for me, and it kind of, I would say it projected my career into music, because before that point I was just playing little shows, little venues, and after that Fusion event, I knew that's what I wanted to do, and I'm still to this day 100% behind doing music for a living.
It warms my heart to see and hear how Fusion changed so many lives. How we give them confidence. How they form friendships that will last a lifetime. It's surreal to think that we had so much impact on so many people over the last 10 years. We're truly lucky to do what we do.
I don't think that people really realize that, something that you see on stage that only lasts 2 minutes could take 2 to 3 weeks to put together. It's not just building a video and getting a person to dance on stage. It's having all those things happen, and the timing for those things to work out perfectly without a hitch is really an art form on its own. There's a lot that has to happen there to make that work. From my end of things, the technical aspect of producing the effects and making sure that they're able to be seen on stage, that they line up with what's happening in the story. Even a 2-minute video that we produce where there's live action blended with green screen, blended with effects, timed so that things happen and blend into the stage. There's definitely a lot of work there. It's a lot of scripting, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of editing. It's definitely a lot of takes when we're filming live action stuff. And it's a lot of world building. When it comes to green screen and visual effects and creating these worlds and placing our characters in these worlds, there's a lot of corner cutting. We don't have $1 million to do these shots. We need to keep it simple. We need to be resourceful when it comes to the stage and how we set things up. So a lot of the time when you see a character in a Fusion video walking in a world that's completely fantasy or it's completely superimposed, essentially what we're doing is we're keeping the camera still. If we don't move the camera, then we don't have to do 3D motion tracking. We don't have to complicate things. It really is as simple as creating an angle that works, subtracting the background from those characters, and placing them in the world in post.
open up a little bit.
From a story and costume perspective, Magica was one of my favorite shows. One big positive for Magica was that I felt that we finally reached new heights with a full production, along with all the characters, costumes, amazing performances, and a solid storyline. I realized after that year that I needed to get better instead of always trying to get bigger. That was a pivotal moment for the show. I really feel that we got much better the following 3 years with Tuco, the sequel, Tuco 2, and Jaha.